Besides being two famous retired basketball players, Shaquille O'Neal and Michael Jordan are two great businessmen who have amassed huge fortunes. But have you ever wondered which of these stars has the most luxurious life? In this video, you're going to see a fierce battle between Shaquille O'Neal and Michael Jordan. So let's fight! Yacht. Both athletes like to enjoy life on board beautiful boats, but who owns the most impressive yacht? Shaquille O'Neal, for example, usually enjoys luxurious vessels, such as the Pershing 72 yacht known as Sensation. The 72-foot-long vessel is perfect for those who like to sail in safety, sophistication, and high performance, and is capable of reaching a maximum speed of 40 knots. Inside, the yacht can accommodate up to 6 passengers in 3 luxurious cabins, as well as other areas to enjoy the trip in maximum comfort. During his trip on the yacht, Shaquille O'Neal seems to have had a great time, even taking the opportunity to dip in the sea. According to some sources, the charter price of this yacht can cost more than 7,000 euros per day in high season. There is speculation that the tycoon also owns a yacht worth $1.7 million, but there are not many details about the exact model. Michael Jordan, in turn, has already been seen in a mega vessel known as Mr. Terrible, a little toy that is valued at no less than $21 million. But without a doubt, the most luxurious he has ever seen is the super yacht Joy, a gigantic 220-foot-long vessel built to the highest quality standards, capable of offering everything imaginable. Inside there are 7 cabins, capable of accommodating up to 12 people, offering maximum comfort for all on board. To entertain himself during the trips, there are several environments that Michael Jordan must enjoy a lot, such as a complete gym so he can keep his physical shape, a beautiful pool with hydro massage, and of course, even a basketball hoop that certainly couldn't be missing. With all this, there's no doubt that this boat can meet the needs of the NBA star, but to enjoy all this luxury is necessary to spend a good amount of money. To have an idea, just to rent it for a week it is necessary to pay around $811,000, and if Jordan had bought it, he needed to invest around $80 million. And because we can't be sure that they actually own yachts, we're going to consider this round a draw. Points for both. Watches. Both players are completely passionate about watches, but which one spends more money on this type of accessory? Shaquille O'Neal, for example. To always be well-dressed and elegant, the star has a collection of sophisticated watches, and as he has his line of watches with the Invicta brand, he has been seen wearing many of the company's models, such as Invicta 34464 Shaq for $900, Invicta 33412 Shaq for $960, Invicta 33764 Shaq for $990, Invicta 33768 Shaq for $1,300, Invicta 33726 Shaq for $1,900, Invicta 30842 for $4,000, and an Invicta 33723N1 Shaq for $8,200. Among the other watches in his collection is an Audemars Piguet Shaquille O'Neal, a special edition model in honor of the player, which currently has an estimated price of $32,000. He has also been seen wearing a Cartier Santos 100 XL, a luxury watch with a diamond dial and rose gold and a crocodile strap, which costs around $35,000. Michael Jordan, on the other hand, loves luxury watches and has been seen wearing the following models: a $30,000 Rolex Skydweller, a $72,000 Roger Dubuis Excalibur Spider Pirelli, a $90,000 Lang & Son Datograph, a $140,000 yellow gold Rolex GMT Master, a $145,000 Urwerk UR202, an Urwerk UR210 Royal Hawk $167,000, an RM032 Diver Flyback Chronograph for $170,000, a $200,000 Rolex Daytona Platona, a $250,000 Rolex Daytona with a black dial, a $1.25 million Ulysses Nardin Royal Blue Mystery Tourbillon. And because he collects more expensive watches, Michael Jordan wins this round. Point for him. Vehicles. The two basketball legends spare no expense when it comes to choosing good vehicles for their garages, but who has the most luxurious cars? Shaquille O'Neal has, for example, been seen with several motorcycles, such as Vespa Red $5,600, a customized chopper trike costing around $10,000, Suzuki Hayabusa for $18,500, Can-Am Spider for $20,000, an El Diablo bike worth around $40,000, and even the Tron bike is worth $55,000. When it comes to cars, Shaquille O'Neal has been seen with many types of vehicles, such as Polaris Slingshot $21,400, Mercedes-Benz CL 140 for $22,000, Ford Bronco $225,000, supersized Polaris Slingshot for $27,000, Smart for 2 for $30,000, Buick LaCrosse for $35,000, Jeep Wrangler $39,000, Vador G35 is valued at around $40,000, BMW i3 for $45,000, Chevrolet G1500 customized for $45,000, Ford F250 at $47,000, Ford F350 at $50,000, Vanderhall Venice Roadster $50,000, Nikola Badger for $60,000, customized Ford F-150 $70,000, Rivian R1T for $75,000, Cadillac Escalade for $79,000, customized Mercedes-Benz Sprinter $80,000, Ferrari 456 for $80,000, Dodge Challenger convertible for $82,000, customized Cadillac Eldorado for $85,000, Dodge Challenger Hellcat for $86,000, Hummer H2 is valued at over $100,000, Ford Shelby GT500 for $102,000, Tesla Model S for $110,000, Ford F650 valued at $120,000, Cadillac DTS Shaquille for $120,000, Ferrari 355 Spider for $130,000, Mercedes-Benz S550 convertible for $140,000, Lamborghini Gallardo for $190,000, Rolls-Royce Ghost for $340,000, and a $360,000 Bentley Azure. Among the most expensive cars in his collection is a customized Rolls-Royce Cullinan, considered a super-luxury SUV from the famous Rolls-Royce luxury car brand. The interior of the vehicle is very sophisticated, offering plenty of space for the comfort of its passengers. And to enjoy all this luxury, it is estimated that this vehicle can cost up to $380,000. Raising the price is a Rolls-Royce Phantom, a super elegant large sedan for those who like imposing cars. The interior of the vehicle is impeccably finished, with top-of-the-range materials that bring a lot of sophistication to the environment. And to own such a car, you may have to shell out more than $450,000. And according to some sources, he gave LeBron James a similar model worth $400,000. Shaquille O'Neal has also been snapped with a Rolls-Royce Phantom Drophead, a stunning convertible car made for true tycoons. The interior of the car is superbly finished, which is to be expected when it comes to a vehicle like this. And to enjoy all this luxury, you have to spend a lot of money, as the car O'Neal was seen in is worth around $490,000. In addition to these vehicles, it is speculated that he has several other cars in his collection, such as 3 Bentleys that he bought at once. Michael Jordan, on the other hand, has had the following cars: Corvette C4 currently priced at $30,000, Aston Martin DB7 valued today at $35,000, Corvette C5 from $40,000, Cadillac XLRV from $45,000, Mercedes-Benz SL55 AMG valued at $50,000, Land Rover Range Rover valued at $70,000, Porsche 930 Turbo Cabriolet valued at $140,000, Mercedes-Benz S600 Lawrencer auctioned for almost $200,000, Porsche 911 Turbo S valued at $210,000, Ferrari 512 TR estimated at $220,000, Ferrari 550 Maranello estimated at $250,000, Bentley Continental GT valued at $265,000, Ferrari 599 GTB Fiorano estimated at $300,000, Porsche 993 Turbo S for $330,000, And even McLaren Mercedes SLR 722, a beautifully designed sports convertible that because it once belonged to Michael Jordan is being auctioned off for almost $700,000. But it is speculated that his most expensive vehicle is a Bugatti Veyron that he bought after retiring. It is a supercar equipped with a 1,000 horsepower engine that is capable of reaching a top speed of 250 miles per hour, and in its most complete version, it can cost as much as $1.9 million. Although Michael Jordan has more expensive cars, O'Neal seems to have a larger garage, so points for both. Aircraft. When it comes to traveling, the two tycoons don't skimp on luxury and safety, but which of them owns the most valuable aircraft? Throughout his career, O'Neal has been clicked in many models of jets, but the aircraft he owns is a Bombardier Challenger 650. This is a very luxurious executive jet that is 68 feet long and has a maximum range of 4,000 nautical miles. Moving on to the interior of the aircraft, there is an exquisite and spacious 28-foot-long cabin, which has advanced technological features and can comfortably accommodate up to 10 passengers. Shaquille O'Neal's jet also seems to have been customized to suit his tastes, such as the Dunkman logo on the rear. To acquire the aircraft, he had to invest a fair amount of money, as it is valued at around $27 million. Michael Jordan is not far behind. The model of the basketball player's jet, for example, is the Gulfstream G550, one of the safest and best-performing air transport in the world, capable of reaching speeds close to the speed of sound. The interior of the jet is very comfortable and luxurious and can hold up to 16 passengers depending on the configuration adopted. To get an idea of the price, it is estimated that Michael Jordan's aircraft cost around $60 million. In other words, Michael Jordan wins this round. Most expensive mansion. When it comes to good places to live, both players don't skimp on comfort, but who has the most luxurious property? Michael Jordan, for example, owns another property in Highland Park near Chicago, Illinois. The mansion sits on a gigantic plot of almost 7 acres, more than enough space to house everything the former athlete likes. Right at the entrance, with the number 23 on the gates, you can see that the house belongs. The basketball star. Entering the front door of the residence, we find a large living room superbly decorated with an item of classic and sophisticated furniture. But what is most striking about this room are the huge window openings overlooking nature. The interior of the house is very spacious, possessing around 32,600 square feet, divided into 9 rooms. The NBA legend is known to have built the property entirely from scratch over 4 years, finishing construction in 1995. And that's why the property has been customized to Jordan's tastes, with rooms to suit his needs, such as wine cellar for storing wines, golf course, games room, gourmet chef's kitchen, full gym, cigar room, among many other things. Not to mention, of course, having an outdoor basketball court and another fully covered, something that could not be missing in a residence built by Michael Jordan himself. But it seems that the fact that the mansion was custom built by the star is not enough to attract buyers. That's because he's been trying to sell it for almost a decade and has been unsuccessful. To get an idea, in 2012 the mansion was advertised for around $29 million. Already in 2015 he decided to give it a super discount, having brought it down to $14.8 million. Meanwhile, the most expensive mansion Shaquille O'Neal has ever owned in Florida is in the Star Island area. It's a 20,000 square foot Mediterranean-style mega estate with 7 bedrooms and 9 stunning bathrooms, as well as a 2.5-acre plot for outdoor entertaining. As reported in the media, he sold the property in 2009 for $16 million, although he initially asked for $35 million. And for having owned a more expensive property, Shaquille O'Neal wins this round. Point for him. Business. As well as being 2 great athletes, they are also successful businessmen. But which of them owns the most lucrative businesses? Off the court, for example, O'Neal has a significant impact on the audiovisual industry. In the cinema, he has appeared in films such as Blue Chips, Kazam and Steel, while in the games business, he has appeared in NBA Jam, Shaq Fu, among others. On television, Shaquille O'Neal has appeared in series such as Curb Your Enthusiasm and The Parkers. The player has become a great presenter, taking part in programs such as Shaq's Big Challenge and Inside the NBA. Shaquille O'Neal has also dedicated himself to the music business, not only releasing 4 hip-hop albums in the 90s but also investing in a DJ career under the stage name Diesel to this day. Another sport in which the basketballer got involved was wrestling, making several television appearances that must surely have generated good profits for him. In the property sector, Shaquille has teamed up with Borey Development to develop projects in New Jersey, including 50 Rector Park, a residential skyscraper opening in 2019. When it comes to franchise companies, he also invests heavily, co-owning ventures such as the Big Chicken Sandwich brand, at least 1 Krispy Kreme unit, 17 Auntie Anne's restaurants, 40 fitness centers, and up to 155 Five Guys restaurants. When it comes to stock investments, Shaquille also knows how to multiply his assets, owning stakes in companies such as Google, General Electric, Apple, PepsiCo, and NRG Sports. And to give you an idea of how much he profits from these types of deals, in 2013 he paid $5 million for 1% of the Sacramento Kings team and sold it in the following years for $11 million. In 2019, he joined the board of directors of Papa John's, earning him $8.25 million over 3 years. In addition to all these sources of income, the former player also earns a lot of money through advertising deals. Among the main brands he has appeared in commercials for are Reebok, Epson, Frosted Flakes, among others. And with all this, we can say that Shaquille O'Neal is also a businessman. Jordan is not far behind in this dispute. Already one of his biggest investments by Michael Jordan was in the Charlotte Hornets, a professional basketball team that competes in the NBA. Apart from that, he also invests in several other businesses such as a NASCAR racing team called 2311 Racing, the Miami Marlins baseball team of Major League Baseball, the sports betting company DraftKings, among many other businesses such as sophisticated restaurants, golf courses, and even car dealerships that bear his name. And we can't forget all the income he makes from advertising, being considered one of the most marketable sports figures in history. He has earned tens of millions of dollars being the spokesperson for the biggest brands in the world, such as Nike, Coca-Cola, Chevrolet, Gatorade, and McDonald's, among many others. Since we don't know how much they profit from each venture, we'll consider this round a draw. Points for both. Net worth. As 2 basketball legends, there's no doubt that they've made a lot of money. But which one has amassed the biggest fortune? Starting with Shaquille O'Neal. For many years, his main source of income came from professional basketball, and as with other players, the amount he earned increased as he progressed as an athlete. To give you an idea, in his first NBA contract with the Orlando Magic, Shaquille O'Neal earned $3 million, and his highest salary at the club was $5.7 million in the 1995 season. Now playing for his second team, the Los Angeles Lakers, Shaquille started out earning more than $10.7 million a year, but in the following years, that figure exceeded $24.7 million in a single season. But the biggest salary the basketball star earned was certainly playing for the Miami Heat in 2004 when he pocketed more than $27.6 million. After that, his annual salary stayed in the $20 million range until his last season on the court. In all, it is estimated that the star earned more than $292 million in 19 years in the NBA, a figure that, although impressive, is not all the money he has ever received. That's because Shaquille O'Neal has many business ventures and advertising deals that raise his income considerably. To give you an idea, according to Celebrity Net Worth, today the star earns around $60 million a year, and over all these years he has pocketed around $200 million gross from sponsorships. And although nobody knows for sure how much fortune Shaquille O'Neal has amassed during his career, some sources estimate that he currently has a net worth of $400 million. Michael Jordan, considered the best basketball player of all time and one of the most powerful celebrities in the world, has amassed a huge net worth over the years. To get an idea of values, it is estimated that during his career as an athlete, he received around $90 million over 16 seasons playing. A very small amount compared to the size of his current fortune, because Michael Jordan earned much more money off the court than actually playing. To give you an idea of the size of his business, the market value of his team Charlotte Hornets is $1.3 billion, with Michael Jordan being the main shareholder. Due to his enormous influence, Jordan is well known for the products that bear his name, being considered one of the best-selling athletes in history. The partnership made with Nike, for example, yielded a lot of returns for the company. In 1984, Nike created Jordan's signature shoe, called Air Jordan. It was so successful that the demand for the shoes even brought a wave of shoe thefts at the time. Today, Jordan's product line continues to do very well. It is estimated that Jordan's products at Nike make around $3 billion a year. And this certainly explains the value of his $1 million contract, which is around $100 million per year. A figure that puts him among the highest paid athletes in the world, but with the difference that he retired decades ago. And it's no wonder that according to Forbes magazine, Jordan became the first billionaire player in NBA history, with a net worth of $2 billion, an amount that places him as the fifth richest black man in the United States. So Michael Jordan wins this round. At the end of this fight, we had 4 points for Shaquille O'Neal against 6 points for Michael Jordan, making him the winner of this battle. But if you think there are still other arguments to defend one of the two, write your best justification below. Hey, you like the video? So don't forget about leave your like and comment, and tell some suggestions of another videos, and hopefully we gonna do it. All about channel, Dios to satisfy your curiosity.